Revolution for Love, A Better Relationship or a Brilliant Breakup. Authored by Kati Niemi. Translated by Tutti Laine and Ian Macchiocchegane. And narrated by Brianna Vox. All rights reserved by Lingu House. Dedicated to love, every single day. Travels in Utopia. I am writing this book while on holiday with my children, my ex-husband, and my ex-sister-in-law's family. Basking under the hot southern sun, I watch as my ex busies himself with the kids. As I do so, it dawns on me that divorcing my husband did nothing to diminish my appreciation of him. On the contrary, once I allowed my love to change shape, it morphed into something that is much more respectful of us as individuals, so that I can now value him as the father of my children and a close friend. I am able to see him more clearly for who he is, because I am not expected to be anything more than I can be for him. When we got divorced, we had spent more than half a lifetime together, and we have continued to be part of each other's lives to this day. Many are too afraid to separate. But if you are too frightened of rejection, how can you possibly open yourself up to love? When you learn to accept the possibility of separation, you only stand to gain in return. You will gain an opportunity to love with a much bigger heart. I am passionate about improving relationships, but also about how to end them well. This stems from the one core value that I have: love in all its forms. I love all kinds of people, and I love all kinds of love stories, all with their unique beginning and end, and everything that goes in between. As an eternal optimist, I don't believe that love stories really ever end, although that might be hard to believe when you are going through big changes. Seen from my private utopia, I often notice potential cracks in other people's relationships on which I'd love to shine some empathetic light. After my divorce, people initially wanted to hear about why we had split up and how it had all gone in practice. Since then, I've been receiving more and more messages from people sharing their thoughts about divorce and breaking up. Many of the difficulties that people experience when working on their relationships or reaching the decision to separate are much more common than they would think. And yet, nearly everyone thinks they are going through something so exceptional that they can't even talk about it with their closest friends.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?